They said he was the richest criminal who ever lived. But before the headlines and the fear, he was just a barefoot boy from Medellín, a mountain city wrapped in mist and silence. One man built an empire so vast that he once offered to pay off his country's entire national debt. To the world, he was a monster. To his people, a savior. This is the story of the man from Medellín, the man who dared to own the world. Every legend begins quietly, in the dust, in a promise no one hears but the dreamer himself. And some promises, once spoken, never die. 1960s. Colombia was a land of struggle and silence. The streets were narrow, the chances even narrower. He watched the powerful take whatever they wanted, while everyone else simply learned to survive. He learned early that if you follow the rules, you stay invisible. So he whispered a vow to the night: if the system won't make room for me, I'll build my own. That vow turned a street hustler into an architect of empire. Every choice carved a path ahead. Each path led further from the boy he once was, and closer to the myth he would become. He discovered a law of human nature. People don't follow rules. They follow power. Power was magnetic. It drew both saints and sinners toward him, until no one could tell the difference anymore. By his 30s, his reach stretched beyond the mountains. Planes lifted from secret runways, slicing through the night. Money flowed like a river of dust and gold, building castles of paper in a city that had never seen wealth like this. He built homes, hospitals, and schools. He paved streets and bought smiles. And for a while, the people believed he was a savior. But beneath every wall of gold lies a shadow. Power built on fear is never satisfied. It eats the hand that feeds it. He began to see enemies in every mirror, ghosts in every corner. The silence that once protected him now whispered warnings. He was no longer chasing wealth. He was running from hunger, from the very hunger that had once made him great. And the moment a man believes he owns the world begins to own him. Even the sky seemed to close in, heavy with smoke and unspoken truths. At his peak, the Kingpin commanded a fortune larger than nations. He didn't just buy politicians. He bought love, loyalty, and even fear. Children shouted his name. The poor blessed him in prayers. The rich pretended not to notice. He built playgrounds, fed families, scattered money through the streets like confetti. But every gift was a chain. Every kindness another weight on his soul. For a time, he believed he could control the storm he had created, standing proud at its center, the self-made king of Medellín. Then the same streets that crowned him king became his battlefield. The walls of his mansions turned into cages. The city that once cheered now hid in silence when his cars passed. In the quiet between explosions, he felt something he had not felt in years. Fear. The kind that whispers every empire is only one heartbeat from collapse. In the smoke and confusion, he heard the truth no one tells you about power. It was never really his. It was borrowed, and every debt must be paid. On a rooftop in Medellín, the story ended. No sound, no glory, only the slow fade of a man who thought he could outlive history. Alone, surrounded by the ghosts of his own empire, he looked out over the city he had built. But the legend didn't die with him. It lives on, in songs, in stories, in the hearts of those who still wonder how far a dream can go before it devours itself. Because this isn't only a story about crime or power, it's about ambition, about how far the human heart can stretch when it refuses to stay small. Power is never given, it's taken. But when the world finally offers you everything you've ever wanted, will you still recognize yourself? He wanted to own the world, and for a moment, he did. But the cost was everything he could never buy back. Every dream tests the soul of its dreamer. Some conquer the world, others learn to conquer themselves. Dream big, rise strong, but never forget, every empire begins with a single choice and ends with the ones you refuse to make.